A big shout out to one of our series sponsors, Lucky Duck Games. Check out their new games, Baron Voodoo, Court of Miracles, and more at luckyduckgames.com. Thank you for joining me today at Tantrum Studio D. I'm Kevin Delp. Today we're going to be looking at board games launching the month of December. Usually that's how I do it. Happy December. There's not a lot of Kickstarters that usually go on in December, so usually I just put out one video for the month of December, but of course we'll go back to two a month for January 2021. So I hope you enjoy this video. These first few launch on December 1st. Tall Tales, a game of competitive story writing. This is a game where your group will write an original story together. Players each write their own scenes and submit them to the group in the hope that their scene will be chosen for the group's tale. A player wins by scoring the most points, which players score by having other players vote for their scenes and also by voting for the scenes that are popular with other players. Vanguard Games launches Cube Attack for 2 to 6 players. Takes about 20 to 30 minutes to play. This is an abstract board game in which you have to plan the best strategy, sorting out the different combinations. This has territory control elements set in a galaxy called Vangloria. Every player controls a space shuttle army with the aim to seize specific strategic areas, to arm, strengthen, increase the number, and above all, obtain points to acquire the galactic supremacy. 3M Games launches Momiji. This is a game for 1 to 4 players. Takes about 30 minutes to play. Players try to get the most victory points and attempt to fulfill their objectives by collecting the most valuable autumn leaves of the Imperial Garden in ancient Japan. Players start with a hand of 6 leaf cards and a series of 3 landscape powers. The 3 landscape tiles are assembled in a unique seamless panorama. Throughout the game, players will be collecting leaf cards, playing leaf cards, and activating objective tokens. V Games launches Twinkle. You take on the role of a stellar creator. Your task is to decorate the night sky using colorful dice as stars and win the competition among other creators who share the same goal. Choose your star dice carefully, foresee your opponent's moves, and take risks at the right moment in order to claim victory. Game is divided into 7 rounds, and during those rounds, players gradually form their own constellation by adding 1 die per round. On December 8th, we'll see Father Brown Investigations: The Death of Sir Percy Caldwell. This is a card game for 2 to 8 players. Players are tasked to complete an investigation by collecting all cards critical for a chosen investigation before the end of the game. On December 9th, we'll see Winter Queen from Crowd Games. This is for 2 to 4 players, takes about 20 to 30 minutes to play. This is an abstract game. You take on the roles of the Winter Queen's sorcerer, creating magical ornaments out of enchanted crystals. Each turn, you either place a new crystal onto the board or use already placed crystals to score victory points, depending on the spell books you or your opponents have. We'll also see a Kickstarter campaign from Orange Nebula, and this is an expansion to Vindication called Winter Tide. New York Crisis is relaunching. This is a game for 1 to 4 players, takes about 45 to 60 minutes to play. This is a cooperative board game where players will play as members of the Smith family who accidentally find themselves involved in a serious crime that took place in front of them. You have different scenarios to play each game, where the characters will have to explore Manhattan, collect clues to find out what happened while avoiding the mafia and police so they can prove their innocence before it's too late. Bannon Games is launching an expansion to Valda called Rise of the Giants. Sometime in December, we'll see Assault Red Horizon 41. Towards the end of December, we'll see Color My Kritters. This is labeled as my first deck builder for ages 6 and up, about collecting critters and colors. Easy to learn, fast to play, and strategic choices to make. CMON announced their next Kickstarter campaign. I'm not sure if it'll be in December or January, but they will include board games like Scooby, the board game Teen Titans Go, and Looney Tunes. And I'm not sure if we'll see ISS Vanguard from Awaken Realms in December or not, or if they'll push it into 2021, but I am still keeping my ear to the ground for this new sci-fi board game from Awaken Realms, coming to GameFound and not Kickstarter. A quick shout out to GameFound, one of our series sponsors. They are a free to use pledge manager. So if you are running a Kickstarter, or even if you're not, you can check out gamefound.com. If you'd like to contact them, you can contact them at business@gamefound.com. I have all their information in the description of this video. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. This year's definitely a bit different, but tell me in the comments one thing that you're looking forward to in the month of December. I'd love to hear that, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day.